Hey, it's Janae here to brighten, enlighten, and ignite your day. It's Transformation Tuesday, and I'm here with another edition of The Gist, helping you get inspired and start your transformation. Today's book is Why Quitters Win. Decide to be Excellent by Nick Tassler, who's a friend and colleague of mine. What I love about this book, it's all about making decisions, and we have a ton of decisions to make. In fact, he said up to 70 core decisions a day. I've also heard research say we have hundreds of little decisions that we make. So how do we make the best decision on how to use our time, energy, money, and resources? So he has insights into that. So the inspiration and transformation is this. The inspiration is to know your decision pulse. So just like we keep track of our pulse to know and how we're breathing and kind of staying alive, that's the same thing as you need to have a decision pulse, whether it's a business or in your home. Your decision pulse is that one strategic path or direction that you are going to go toward. So he has some great examples like Southwest Airlines. They could be many things as an airline, but they want to be known as the low-cost provider. So every decision that they make goes back to that. And if it's not ultimately going to help them in that direction, then that's where it gets challenging. Then it's a no. And in fact, Steve Jobs said it's just as important to decide what to say no to than it is to decide all the things that you're going to say yes to. And he gives the example of when Steve Jobs came back to Apple the second time and how he literally slashed hundreds of products to help them get down to their core products that we know today that they're so famous for. So knowing that decision pulse, that thing, that heartbeat of you, your organization, your home, the thing that matters most to you that you can bring out. So the transformation then is this know, think, do process that he talks about, kind of 3 simple ways that you can implement this. Is first of all, to know what your pulse is and to check it often. So for me, if I'm about inspiring and transforming the heart, is everything that I do related to that? And that's really why I wanted to do the gist, is to provide that inspiration and transformation that could go directly to the heart of what matters to help you. So know what the pulse is and then think about it. And not just think from your perspective, but he talks about this idea of consulting your anti-you. Maybe the person who thinks completely opposite, to get another perspective on what it is that you're doing. So if we're thinking from all different levels, when we're checking our pulse, that will give us that great perspective. So then when we do something, we are really clear that we can make decisive action toward what it is that we want to do. And it's all about not just a ton of things that we could do, but if you had to choose a 1-item checklist, what would that be? For many years, for me, it was creating. I love to create. That is my sweet spot, from products to programs to services to ministries, whatever I can do to create something new I love. And while that's been my decision pulse for years, I'm shifting now into being able to connect with others kind of heart to heart and share it and market and show the creations that I've done. And just a slight edge, a slight turn in my decision that I think now in this next decade of my life, if nobody knows about my creations, how good are they? So know what it is then that you want to do and take decisive action and do it. From my heart to yours, be love.